Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Brilicious Stitches and this is going to be part 2 of our Valentine's theme video. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe down below if you would like to see more content from me, and hit that bell so you can be notified when I post, which is every hump day. Let's get right into the video. So we're going to pull up our list of things that I wanted to make in this video. So far we have made a red and white cat beanie, a pink and white cat beanie, a pink and red Highland cow plushie, a pink, red, and white 30-minute bag, some heart granny squares for a tote bag we're going to make in this video, some bows that I'm making for my mom, and most of the thigh-high socks. I have to get some more red yarn to finish off the second one. I think to start this video, because I'm picking up right where I left off in the last video, I am going to work on more of these squares. I have 5 squares. We need 8 and a strap to make the tote bag. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to hopefully make 2 tonight. I've been making 1 a night, but I'm hoping to do 2 tonight, and then I'm going to go to bed. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I only did 1 because it's 2 a.m. and I want to try to go to sleep early, even though I'm not sure if I'll be tired because I took a nap. But I do want to try. So tomorrow we are finishing these squares and starting on that bag. That's the goal for tomorrow, the tote bag, and then everything else will be after that. See you in the morning. Hello, is this thing on? Good afternoon. I don't remember what I did or didn't say yesterday. I could go look, but I didn't. I just turned the camera on. And I didn't get a lot of anything done yesterday, but I did finish the squares for the tote bag, so that's what we're going to be working on today. I need to sew these panels together and get working on a strap. There were some specifically that I wanted in the back or whatever all together, so that if you look at it a little far away you may not notice it, because one of these squares was made with ivory, this one is made with ivory, everything else is made with white, and then I had to change yarns. They're the same color, but that you could definitely feel the difference in the yarn. I want that in the back. So, and that's only a couple squares, and then one of them was like, I ran out of yarn on like the last 2 stitches, so then I changed it. Also, back panel. Does it matter for real? No. But I labeled it so I could do this back panel and then the front panel, and then I hate making straps. I hate making straps, but we're gonna get that done. So I'm just gonna sew it together the way that I sew everything else together. Maybe I'll slip stitch the bag itself together. We shall see. So I'm just gonna work on that and then come back. Okay, back panel is sewn together, and then I'm gonna do like a round or 2 of single crochets and stuff like that around them, so I can't block it just yet because this definitely needs to be blocked. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one, or yeah, I'm gonna sew together the second one just so I can be done sewing, and then I'll do the outlines so I can try to makeshift block it because I don't have a blocking board, but we're gonna try. So I'll do that, and then um, I'll come back when I'm doing the strap. Uh, yeah, I'll come back when I'm doing the strap. All right, so the panels are done. I did one row of single crochets around it because I'm like, this isn't going to be super duper square when I slip stitch it together, so it doesn't matter. But this is the one that's done. This is the one that I said is the back panel. You can see this is clearly ivory and the other ones are white. I just have to sew in these ends because I don't want to be messing up the shape if blocking does end up working. But I did sew in the ends on this one already, so I just have to sew in the ends. And then I'm gonna I have like an Amazon box. Did I throw it away? No, I have an Amazon box in my living room, so I'm gonna take some T-pins that I use for wigs, wig making. I'm gonna take the T-pins and put these on the cardboard box. I'm gonna wet them and roll them in a towel, and then try to pin it to the cardboard box, and then hopefully I'll turn my ceiling fan on in my living room. I'll leave it out there and get it drying as quickly as possible. I feel like acrylic dries pretty quickly, especially if it's not super duper thick. So this is pretty thin. So I think it'll be dry. At least mostly while I'm trying to get the strap going. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing now. And then I don't know what we're gonna do next, but let's just get this going and I'll come back. Alright guys. Sorry about this light. I'm gonna figure something out. Move the lamp or something. Because I can't move the desk. But I started making a strap. Well, finished making a strap. This is the strap. I double stranded two skeins of white that I had, and this is about as long as I'm thinking of making it, and it'll be one strap. Because the bag is kind of square, it's not really that long, so I don't think that it needs to be too big, and I don't think it needs to be too long, but it will be sturdy, it will be stretchy no matter what. So this is just single crochets with double stranded yarn. I think it looks good. So when that's ready, I'm going to keep it attached, and then I'll just slip stitch it on to the one side and do something to the other to attach it, and then we will be done with that. Of course, once I connect the two panels. Maybe I should have done that before I blocked it. I don't know. But I did block it. I pinned it really well. It's in there. The fan is going. I don't think that it's dry. But I don't know. Maybe I'll let it do that for another hour or so. In the meantime, we can start working on scrunchies. Super easy. I should be able to get 3 of them done in an hour. I got pink, I got red, I got white. Let's make some scrunchies. Alright, so this is some white and some pink velvet yarn I got off Shein that I already owned. And then we have the Parfait Chunky that I was already using from Premier. So I'm going to start with red because she's floppy, she's open. And then do a pink or do a, because I don't think I want to do solid white. We will see what I end up doing. But right now, we're going to do solid red. And I am watching YouTube. Hey guys, so the time came and went. I took a break because I needed a snack because my blood sugar was dropping. And I made two scrunchies, okay, a red and a pink. And then I decided not to do white and I decided not to mix because I just didn't want to. So we got two scrunchies. Oop. I did go and check on the panels for the tote bag. They were not quite dry yet. I had them on top of each other, so I did very carefully take the pins out of the top layer and move it to the side so that it can continue drying side by side. I already showed you the strap. I decided to go ahead and start working on the heart garland that I want to make to hang up. So I found, by the same creator, found her smaller heart um applique pattern, and I made two of the bright reds, two of the deep reds, and I'm going to do three different pinks, I guess, and do 10 of them and then just hang them up over here. So I already got 4 done. So we're making good time. I'm not sure. I'm gonna definitely use hot pink. I think I'm definitely gonna use this light pink. And then I kind of want to use pink ombre, or I kind of want to use watermelon because I have a lot of that as well, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna work on that until I have 10 hearts. They're really freaking quick. They're so freaking quick. So I know that we'll get to something else tonight. I am making really good time because now we're getting on to little things, because I'm just going to string a piece of yarn through there, maybe try to do it in a way that they don't like slide, but they shouldn't slide. So other than that, I don't really know how I'm going to hang that up, but I don't know. I think I think I have some push pins. If I don't, I really don't know how I'm going to hang them up. I'm going to finish making these minimum and then I'll check back in. Alright guys, so I took a nap and the panels are dry and blocked as well as they're going to be blocked. Okay, I'm going to connect them and then try to do the strap. No, I'm going to put the strap on first and then connect them. Simply because I haven't detached the strap from the yarn and I need that to connect them. Alright, I'm going to cut a really long tail on them and then sew the bag together and attach it because it needs to be more so on the sides than on the front of the panels. Hi, Bookie Butts. So it has been like a day and a half, and I want to wrap this video up because I keep getting distracted. I have a lot of footage. I feel like we made a lot of things, so let me show you. I didn't show you, and I'm sorry about the light, but I did make the heart garland. You can't see the ones right here because they're the lightest pinks. I'll insert a picture because I did take a picture. I'll put it up here. But I did make the heart garland. It's super duper cutesy. I did make scrunchies. I made 2 scrunchies. We made a 30-minute bag in pink and red and white. Super cutesy. We made my first plushie Valentine's Highland cow. So cute! In another video, I made this heart corner to corner just to teach myself how corner to corner crochet. So I'm counting it because it's pink and it's a heart. 2 cat ear beanies. Okay. 2 pinks and white, 2 reds and white. I'm happy. Most of some thigh-high socks. I would say I finished 75% of this pair. We got this much and I don't have the yarn for it. But I don't want to wait till next week to try to figure that out. And lastly, the bag. The tote bag. Haven't showed. I did this strap. I added it to the bag. It's very cute. Okay? We love to see it. Along with those bows that I was making for my mom, I finally finished them and I mailed them off today. So that's our Valentine's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I post, which is every hump day. And give me a thumbs up so you can let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. See you in the next video. Love you. Bye.